Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Adrian, I'm the Jammer. This is my Metal Mischief. This is where I explore 21st century metal that I've missed over the last 20 plus years. What can I say? I got into other stuff, but I'm back in action now. Tonight is going to be Sabaton, No Bullets Fly. The genre of historical war metal is very new to me. I'm very happy that it exists because I am a huge history buff. And I especially like Sabaton's animated story videos because they just jump right in. They show you so many cool things. Before we get cracking on that, though, make sure you check out the links in the description. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and share. Because every time you interact with the video, it bumps me up a little better in the search results. And more people will notice, and I can bring you more stuff that you want to see more often. Sound good? What sounds even better is running over to the Patreon at patreon.com/SuperMachoJediKnight, link in the description, and also joining there, because when you join there, you'll see things earlier than everybody else, and you can have your recommendations created and published earlier than everybody else's. So if that's something that remotely interests you, fine, give it a go. See what you think. Let's get into the video, because it's a long one, and I ain't got all friggin' night.
It's December the 20th, 1943.
Okay, good start.
Freezing air, high above Germany. Second Lieutenant Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown!
Controls his B-17F, the old pub. At 11:30, approaching the target of the Focke-Wulf plant near Bremen. The pub is rocked as 4 explosions go off right in front of the B-17. A cry comes across the intercom. We're hit. In the plexiglass nose, a huge hole had been made. An icy cold wind was being blown inside, making freezing conditions for the crew. Engine 2 had been hit, and co-pilot Spencer Pinky Luke let out an expletive as he noticed a huge hole in the right wing. Releasing their bombs over the factory, the crew turned to the north, planning to head over the coast and turn west for home.
All right, yeah, that's fairly typical of a daylight bombing raid. I dig it so far. I love this guy's voice. It's so clear and it gets the point across so easily. His cadence is pretty decent. How long before we get to the music, though?
With one engine out and engine 4 now faulty, the pub started to fall back from the formation with another damaged plane. Sam Blackie Blackford in the bull turret watched as it disappeared into a cloud bank. There was an orange flash in the cloud. Bandits, Eki shouted, as 5 BF-109s streaked from the cloud bank. Then another cry. Bandits, as 8 FW-190s were spotted in formation.
8? Oh my god. These guys are screwed, man. This is an amazingly good story, though.
Bertram Frenchy Coulomb in the turret shot the 190 out of the sky. The navigator, Al Doc Sadek, took out the second. Pinky reported that engine 3 had been hit. That left just one engine at full power. The BF-109s attacked the pub from behind, swarming all over. But due to the cold wind running through the pub, most of the guns were frozen.
Oh, man.
In a turn now, the pub was repeatedly hit, taking extreme damage and killing the tail gunner. A shell penetrated and exploded near the waist gunners, injuring the crew and creating a...
Holy God, are these guys going to escape at all? Like, at all?
Huge hole. The oxygen supply was taken out.
And
the pub spun towards the ground. With the crew unconscious due to lack of oxygen, the B-17 fell for 4 miles. Charlie started to come around and grabbed the controls, pulling back as the plane continued to fall. 5,000 feet, 4,000 feet, 3,000 feet. Just moments from hitting the earth, the plane pulled up, almost scraping the trees as it did.
Wow! You're going to see a bit of a disruption in the consistency there. And that's because there was an ad in the middle of all this. So, they had to stitch this together. But let me tell you, this music so far is already amazing. I love this guy's rolling R's, man. Look to the right! That's accurate and inaccurate. It was more accurate in World War One, but I'm absolutely certain that there were instances where pilots of both sides had enough honor where they knew that that a given plane was wounded enough where it was probably unnecessary to execute a coup de grace. But I don't think it was common at all. Oh. That's right. They would go through multiple sorties a day. They would go out, first light. They would arm up, fly out, go straight to their mission, drop some bombs, circle right back, maybe get a meal while the plane was rearmed and reloaded and refueled, and they go straight back out. And depending on how far it might be, they might get 4 or 5 missions a day. To save our unknown enemy, let's go to safety out of the kill zone. A short salute and that part and flying, fighting fair is the code of the air. Brothers, heroes, foes. Honor in the sky. It makes for great stories, but I don't think it's as common as he might want to make it. This is great music, man. The well executed solos, everything timed so perfectly with each other. The execution of Sabaton songs is just it's mind-boggling. Got the little bridge coming. Okay. I don't know why, but I am an absolute sucker for that whoa routine. There's so many thousands of songs has it, and I love it each and every time in every song it's in. These guys are usually super accurate, so I'm not above giving them a little fictitious license to go through this. This is a very long song. The guys wearing fucking body armor and singing a song, man. It's fascinating to me. I love it. I would totally do that. If I was a fucking metal singer, I would absolutely wear a fucking chest piece like that.
The story was kept secret until 1986, when Brown started the search for the German pilot.
I see. So this was one particular story, not so much fictionalized accounts of many.
Mercy on that December day, all those years ago. In 1990, Brown received a letter from a man named Stigler, who was living in Canada. Stigler explained that he had been the pilot of the German fighter who had escorted Ye Olde Pub. This video is of their first meeting.
Fascinating.
What were your feelings when you met again for the first time?
I was so happy as we met that I dropped him, helped him. Wasn't easy.
See, that's one of the things that a whole lot of people have who have never served in any capacity and don't know anybody who served will never fucking get. You can be a warrior and you can believe even in things that aren't necessarily right to the other side, but your duty and your love of honor is more important than even the cause you're fighting for. So that's what happens with people like him. They're there to fight. They're not there necessarily to be evil, or they're not necessarily there to kill the enemy. There's a whole different world of thought in working toward honor and duty than simply, just there's the enemy, kill him.
Fact that he risked his life really in many ways, and I wrote him in a letter. I said, if you made a habit of feeling sorry for bomber crews, flag up alongside them, I am sure that you were shot down many times. But it was not only the audacity that he came up to us and then recognizing the threat. If someone had seen him and reported him, it could have been a death sentence.
That's absolutely right. That would have been technically giving aid and comfort to the enemy. So this guy risked his life because he knew there was no honor necessarily in shooting down a plane that's already been wounded and probably will not make it back anyway. So nothing was lost morally or ethically in escorting them out.
Franz gifted Charlie a book, and inside the inscription read, "In 1940, I lost my only brother as a night fighter. On the 20th of December, 4 days before Christmas, I had the chance to save a B-17 from her destruction. A plane so badly damaged, it was a wonder that she was still flying. The pilot, Charlie Brown, is for me as precious as my brother was. Thanks, Charlie. Your brother, Franz." In 2008, within a few months of each other, the two firm friends went on their final journey. Franz Stigler never got the Knight's Cross, but as he always said, he got something better.
Wow. That's absolutely fascinating.
Mom, go listen.
What's happening here?
Hi, my name is Jovita Tan Stiegler. I would like to thank Sabaton and your song, No Bullets Fly. Because of this, the story of my father will live on. See you on your next concert tour. Safe journey, gentlemen, and again, thank you.
That's amazing. Wow. That's super affecting. That just has me welling up. That was so cool. Whew. There's so much more Sabaton coming your way, kids. I'm going to give this 5 full Ronnies, and then I got to get out of here. Keep rocking, bitches.